So good afternoon everybody, it's Lynn here, hashtag Golivegranny, and I've been going live lots and lots recently, and this time yesterday I had just finished live streaming the ride out from the scooterist weekend. Now today it is Monday the 27th of August 2018, so that's for you, those of you watching on the replay. And yesterday, Sunday the 26th of August 2018, the scooterists did their annual ride out at 1 p.m. so by this time it's now 1:30. And by this time they had done the ride out. 24 hours ago, I was absolutely soaking wet. It was pouring with rain. But I really want to share with you the statistics and just how powerful the live stream is, and why I want to keep encouraging people to do live stream. I'm actually just going to turn the camera around and show you the stats of that from yesterday's broadcast, because actually I've got the stats on the screen over here. So let me show you. Let me just, whoops, let's watch that again, do that again. Whoa, here we go, folks. Hang on. Right, so there we are. Look, there's the ride out going on yesterday. And look at the stats. 25,838 people have been reached. We've had 105 comments. We've had 240 shares. And we have had 12,000 views. Okay, got that? 25,838 people reached, 105 comments, 240 shares, and 12,000 views. So I have to say I'm pretty amazed with those stats. Last week I was amazed with the stats when I live streamed with Liz, when we were doing the getting the votes in for Ride to become the best, voted the best carnival in the country. In 24 hours we had a view of 9,000. We had 9,000 views. This one, we have had 12,000 views in 24 hours. I am absolutely thrilled to bits. It certainly proves the power of the live stream. It certainly proves that when you engage with your audience and you ask them to share, and they share, the magic happens. 240 shares of that live stream. And that has resulted in the 12,000 views and a reach of over 25,000. I am absolutely thrilled. I want to encourage lots more people to engage. Hi, Carrie Ann. Lots more people to engage with the live stream. These statistics are absolutely fantastic. I have got more carnivals to do. I've got more events to do. I will be out and about. But as I say, 12,000 views in 24 hours. I am absolutely thrilled. Of course, I am thrilled with the wonderful audience that come in and watch the broadcast when they're live, and then they go away and share, and then their friends share. And as I say, 240 shares to this live stream, yesterday's live stream, and 12,000 views. I just think that it's amazing, but it's a tool that not very many people are using. It's very, very economic to use. My data plan on my phone, that's including a lot of minutes as well, but all I can eat data, £32 I pay, but that also includes all my free phone calls. So if you think about that, if you're running a business, if you're running an event, just think about how cost effective this is. You know, it's just about feeling the fear and doing it anyway, because some people are very wary of pushing the button and going live. You don't actually have to be faced on camera. You can do it with the camera flipped round the other way. There's all sorts of different ways of doing it. Some people have products they want to show. They run a business and they want to show products. Why not live stream the unboxing? You don't have to have the camera this way round. But the power, there is so much power in this, and it is so cost effective. I just can't emphasize that enough. So for businesses, for people running events, for people running charities, and all sorts of things, that to get the message out, push the button and go live. Whether you will come face on camera or not, just do it, because you can reach statistics like that. I've just been building an audience over time, but just get out there and get people to share. It costs a lot to do paper advertising or TV advertising or all that sort of different thing. This is just amazing. So really, really go out there, get on with it. Just push the button and go live. If you want help, I will help people. I will show people how to do it. It really is very easy. So please engage with me. Keep engaging with me. I'm passionate about showing off my beautiful island, my lovely Isle of Wight. And there we are. There are an awful lot of people watching us here on the Isle of Wight. I've had some wonderful comments in. I've had comments in from people who are unable to get to the events, unable to get to the carnivals, although they live here on the island. So I've had some people absolutely thrilled sending me messages, especially when they've got people in the carnivals, their own family and friends in the carnivals, and they haven't been able to get there, maybe for ill health or something like that. So I've had some wonderful messages like that. I've had messages from people living across the pond, as we say it. Here we are on the little Isle of Wight. We're talking about the North Island, the rest of the UK. People there watching in. Some of those people now want to come and holiday on the island. This is absolutely magical. My son called me the one-woman tourism board. Hi, Mike. Just talking about the amazing stats for the ride out video that live stream that I did yesterday. So I will just repeat that for people coming in 24 hours ago. I am well, and I'm very well, and I'm very okay. Thank you, Mike. I was just sharing that the live stream of the ride out yesterday has had 12,000 views in just over 24 hours. I started at 1 o'clock yesterday, and it was about, however long the ride out took. I can't remember how long it was, but it was 12,000 views, 240 shares of that live stream, 105 comments on there, and 25,838 people have been reached through that. Just saying that if you run a business, if you run an event, or you've got messages to get out, you're a charity, or charity fundraisers, just engage and embrace the power of live stream. I'm trying to emphasize to all the people that have those messages to get it out there. But this is proof. I'm going to turn it around again. I did it just now. I'm going to show you again those stats because I'm not making them up. But look, this is the hang on. Let's just get the video going so you can see it's the right video. There's me in the pouring rain, getting absolutely soaked. But look at the stats down there. Look, you can see that it's reached over 25,000 people, 105 comments, 240 shares, and 12,000 views. So it is the most cost-effective form of advertising. Whoops, let's turn it. And it's the modern way. I get so frustrated seeing people waste money on other forms of advertising and not putting this as part of their marketing mix. There's room for different sorts of advertising, but please, please, please think seriously. Tell your friends, think seriously about using live stream for your marketing mix. As I was saying just now, you don't need to be face on camera if you're a little bit shy. You can do it with the camera the other way around. I find it very effective to introduce myself and then talk to people, because what I've been doing is building up that know, like, and trust factor. So there are a lot of people now who know me, and we do have that know, like, and trust factor, which you build in. I see so many people out there putting stuff on social media and saying, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. But actually, hi Shania, but actually if you use and embrace the power of social media, and especially now the live stream, and I'm loving all the love, thank you. Just where else could you actually get such engagement as this? So as I say, in 24 hours, I'm going to repeat it once more. In 24 hours, we've had 12,000 views to the Ride Out live stream, 240 shares, 105 comments, and we've reached 25,838 people. I think that's pretty amazing. I've got some pretty amazing people here on the island and beyond. If there weren't all these wonderful things going on the island, I wouldn't be able to go and live stream. I'm looking forward to St Helens Carnival this afternoon. I do want lots of you to come on and to watch. That's at 6:30 this evening. I will be out, God willing, in St Helens, whether it's raining or whether it's not. As you know, I put my tarpaulin over me yesterday to keep the camera dry. Actually, I'm trying to be Mike. I'm frustrated at seeing some of the other advertising things that are not working and a lot of money being wasted. That is a huge frustration of mine. Bearing in mind, you know, as I say, my data plan on my phone is £32 a month. All these live streams, that is the cost to me, actual cost, £32, and that my data plan includes all my phone calls as well. So if you take those out, before I add all the phone calls in, I was doing all the live streaming for £18 a month. And, you know, yes, there's some people who really need to know this. I am trying to get on the radar of the people who really need to know it. So please, if you keep sharing the importance of embracing the live stream, I just don't understand why people are so reticent, you know, because of it's so cost effective. And so now what I want to do is I want to go and chat to a lot of the people who run hotels and businesses here on the island. I want to chat to them about absolutely getting on there, getting their cameras out, or if they don't want to do it, then I'll do it for them. But, you know, if they want to keep it very cost effective, then actually doing it themselves, getting their guests to do it. If it's a hotel, getting your guests to live stream various things and putting it on the page. I just really, you know, just want to do it. If everybody on the Isle of Wight was doing this, then we would be on the radar across the world. We would not have a tourism issue. We would have our hotels filled every week. And you know, so as you can see, it's a big passion of mine to get this engagement. I've not made up these figures here. I have not suddenly made a screen, you know, just put something on my screen that says that, you know, and I haven't made it up that I've had 12,000 views in 24 hours. It's there. It's absolutely there. And let's just show you once more for anybody just coming late into the broadcast. Sandy, look there. Whoops, let's just start the video again so you can see. Whoops, there's that was me in the pouring rain yesterday, but I was so pleased. So look, there we are. There's the ride out. There's the figures down the bottom. 25,838 people reached, 105 comments, 240 shares, and 12,000 views. 12,000. It's a As I say, last week I did a video with Liz to do with the voting for the carnival, the ride carnival, and we got 9,000 views in 24 hours, and I was absolutely thrilled to bits with that. Sorry, made my camera go wonky here now. Whoops, sorry. So, you know, it is just, we've got to get people embracing this. I don't know how to make them do it anymore unless you just all go and tell them. Share the message. Take the message out there. I know some people are so busy running their businesses that they haven't got time to think about it. But just if you know anybody who's running events or trying to fundraise for charity or trying to get their business out there, then just get the message across. If they don't want to do it themselves, then they can talk to me, and you know, we can see about live streaming some of those. But let's just show the world. You know, we wouldn't, as I say, our tourism numbers are down. Some people are saying they're up. I don't think they're telling the truth, because I know a lot of the people running businesses here. And so let's just keep pushing this so that the Isle of Wight becomes known right across the world. We're not a secret squirrel. We're a beautiful island. I have had a few people who've actually said that they don't want me to promote the island, but that's a little bit of a selfish attitude. I understand that it's people who live here, it's people who enjoy the quietness of the island, but unless we get the tourists here, unless the visitors come, a lot of our businesses will go out of business. You know, we've got some wonderful B&Bs, some wonderful hotels, loads of them, but they can't survive unless we get people in to those hotels and those B&Bs. We've got some wonderful eateries across the island. We don't want to see those fold either. So there we are. So I can see people sharing my things. Thank you so much. I just saw you all sharing. Thank you. That is the message. Sharing is caring. You'll see me see that. Working together, collaborating. This is when the magic happens. I am again frustrated with people who on the island who think, "Ooh, I'm not going to talk to that person or that person because that's my competition." Actually, whether you're doing the similar business or not, the magic happens when you work together. We are proving it. More and more people are coming into this community now. I think more and more people are beginning to get it, but we still need everybody to get it. We need everybody to work together. It's a huge ask because the nature of the way people are, there are still a lot of people out there who don't want to talk to each other. You know, I've got people who don't want to talk to me. I've got people who've blocked me on social media because they think that's a bright thing to do. Actually, if they engaged with me, and they're running businesses, if they engage with me, don't you think they could be part of this big picture and all these wonderful views? So, you know, it is a frustration. I do work on people who have that attitude. I have made a difference with some of them. It's a slow burn. But actually, with all of you lovely people who come into my circle now, joining me on this mission, together we can make it happen faster. So there we are. Thank you all for listening to me. As you can see, I'm on a soapbox. Well, you know, not literally, but it is a great hobby horse of mine. There are, you know, it's just so powerful. And those people who don't embrace the modern technology will be the ones that actually. Sorry, I've got all sorts of family messages, pinging messages down on my screen. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. So where was I? So we just need to keep getting the message out there. If people don't embrace change, they, you know, I mean, look what happened to Kodak. Kodak was a great business in the photographic business. It did not embrace change, and that's right. Yeah, absolutely, Mike. I get your message there. Yes. So if you don't embrace change, you know, people will go out of business, and I don't want that to happen. There's so many fantastic businesses, and again, if we work together, you know, for example. Linking up, I mean, they call me the connection queen, but linking up the hotels with the eateries, you know, if the hotels and the B&Bs can have folders out there that actually with recommend, you know, with all the list of the eateries, sharing, letting people know, connecting together. So as I say, I'm getting distracted because my family are pinging messages. Sorry, I'll go and see that in a minute. But I think I've got the message across, haven't I? You know, 24 hours and 12,000 views to that live stream. That I'm going to go and shout that from the rooftops. I'm pretty proud of that, but I didn't do it on my own. Again, you know, I could say, oh, I did a live stream and I got 12,000 views. I would not have got 12,000 views without your help and all those people. It was shared 240 times. That wasn't me sharing it. I shared it 1 or 2 times, you know, 2 or 3 times on my own pages, but I didn't share it 240 times. The magic happened because of a wonderful audience and a wonderful community that's growing here. Anyway, I'm going to go and have a cup of tea. I think I've got the message across there to everybody watching here. So if you could keep on going out and sharing that. It is called teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. Working together makes the magic happen. There is no I in team. It's a, you know, I might be here driving it, but what's the point of me driving it if there's nobody who's going to carry it? You know, it'd be a bit of sad story. I'm loving all the love coming in. I feel your passion. You feel my passion. Let's go and, you know, put this little island at the top of everybody's thoughts when they want to come on holiday. Obviously, we don't want them all coming on holiday at once because that might actually overcrowd our island. But I think that's a long way off. I think we can risk, you know, getting the message out there quite a lot before that happens. Anyway, I'm going to go get a cup of tea, get organised, because I need to be out to live stream St Helens Carnival tonight. St Helens is at 6:30. I think they're congregating at 5:30 and having the judging. So I like to usually get there early so that I can chat to the people on the floats before the carnival leads off. There is only one bus an hour out there, so I've got to make sure that I don't miss it. Otherwise, I'll be putting out a plea for somebody to pick me up and take me. But usually, I'm okay as long as there's you know, as long as I leave myself enough time. So I'm going to love you and leave you now. Delighted that you've helped me reach that figure with those stats. Just keep going and telling everybody. Love you lots. Bye.